June Davies' first known message to the Portland police sergeant's cell phone seemed harmless enough. Did police arrest a friend and fellow activist, Davies wanted to know, at a demonstration during the city's Fleet Week? No arrest, Sergeant Jeff Nia, text back June 10. Have a safe protest and evening. Over the next 4 months, Davies, a budding Portland activist, quietly exchanged hundreds of texts with Nia amid a groundswell of protest activity throughout the summer and fall. Then, in October, Davies' activist peers learned of the private exchanges. Alarmed, they promptly published online copies of the communications Davies had shared with them. Read the text messages below. Many swiftly severed ties with someone they feared had become a police informant, ostracizing Davies. Some sent threats by text or Facebook. It was really, really bad, Davies said in a recent interview with the Oregonian/Oregon Live. The episode, which months later still rattles the city's activist community, deepened the distrust of police for some and widened internal divisions among protesters. Some criticize the Bureau for preying on young and susceptible activists such as Davies, essentially cultivating them as sources. Others cast blame on Davies, who strenuously denies any attempt to betray the activists or their goals. The now public messages also provide a rare look into the way the Portland Police Bureau develops relationships with activists, a tactic that's no secret but has rarely been revealed in such detail. Gallery, Portland activist ostracized, police criticized after cooperation, communication exposed. Davies was particularly impressionable as someone who acknowledges struggling with mental health issues, homelessness for a part of this year and gender identity. The police preyed on one of the most vulnerable members of our community, said Gregory McKelvey, a co-founder of Portland's Resistance, a prominent activist group. That's a charge police forcefully deny and one Davies dismisses. I knew exactly what I was doing when I started, Davies, now 20, said. I knew exactly what my goals were. I wanted the police to stop beating people up. Raised in Lake Oswego, Davies graduated from Lakeridge High School only a few months before the 2016 presidential election and had never dabbled in politics before. But Donald Trump's upset victory over Hillary Clinton in November of that year prompted Davies, who identifies as non-binary, to join thousands of protesters in downtown Portland. The streets became an immediate calling. Davies, known to many as Gia, rapidly emerged as fixture at the left-wing marches, rallies and demonstrations that swept across the city, according to more than a half-dozen activists who spoke with the Oregonian/Oregon Live. All but 2 of them declined to go on record, citing security concerns. Davies, who attended actions organized by Portland's Resistance and other protest groups, at times donned a hoodie and bandana alongside other anonymous activists known as Antifa. Soon, Davies was in regular contact with other members of the activist community on social media and encrypted messaging services like Signal. With a handful of friends, Davies would go on to form a street medic team that assisted those injured at protests.